My background's Lebanese, so my family originates from Lebanon. My grandfather came from Tripoli. It's probably one of the roughest areas in Lebanon. His father passed away when he was 2 years old. His mother eventually would remarry, and unfortunately the new guy disowned my grandfather, and basically he was raised by his grandmother. He never really went to school. I guess he started working about 6, 7 years old, just doing small deliveries, you know, little things like bread and milk and that kind of thing. Migrated from Lebanon to Australia, obviously in search of a better life for himself and his family. Worked, accumulated enough money to buy a home and bring over his family later on. But I guess it made him a stronger person, you know, he had that really tough mindset, never give up. And I think that sort of rubbed off on his kids, you know, my father and my uncles and aunt. That also influenced me. So the mindset, I think, originates from him, that whole never give up, that fighter's attitude. And yeah, he's a true fighter. He's probably mentally and even physically, he's probably one of the strongest guys that I know. I've always looked up to my grandfather. I've always seen him as my idol as a kid. You know, I idolized my father as a boxer and that, but you know, my definition of a man, I guess you could say, was my grandfather. A lot of my Lebanese culture, or that I know of and all that, is from my mother more. She came a lot later. She was probably 18, 19. My father was born in Lebanon. They say he's one of those guys who was good at pretty much any sport he did. He was just an athlete. He played representative soccer, and then as he got older, he decided he wanted to pursue boxing, and he had a promising future in boxing until he was robbed of it in a car accident. They were turning and a truck went through a red light and they got hit side on by a truck and broke his forearm, his shoulder, got 2 discs. He tried to pursue it after the accident, but he just couldn't do the training required. You know, every time he trained hard, all the injuries would flare up. He became a boxing trainer, and I guess since I was a kid, I just grew up around the gym, and basically that's how I was influenced. It's pretty cool because we're close. You know, nobody knows me like he knows me, so he sort of knows how to get the best out of me. At the same time, it can be a negative, so we clash at times. But you know how it is when you're too close to someone, you can't help but clash. In a way, lucky that way, I have a relationship with my father that most people don't have. He's probably the closest guy to me, so a lot of people don't have that. Just sort of knows what to say to pump me back up, to keep going, so I'm blessed to have that. It's a great honour to represent where you come from. It's like I got 2 flags. I'd love to go there one day, but I definitely, you know what, if I ever win a world title, I will go there after it.